for another Workout Wednesday, and that means Jill Nola from the BAC for Women is back in the studio to give us a way to fit in fitness and a workout even into the busiest days that we have. Jill, as always, you brought something new for us to try out.
Exactly. I brought some resistance tubes, 2 different resistance levels.
And these are great if you don't have a lot of equipment in your home, that you just want one piece of equipment that's going to be able to be used in a lot of different ways.
Exactly. It's lightweight. It's compact. You can carry it around with you.
All right, so why don't we pull up that stopwatch? We have 3 minutes. Jill, what's that first exercise?
Okay, let's start with the bicep curl. So you're going to choose the resistance that works for you. Green's a little bit lighter, red's a little bit heavier, so whichever one you want, Matt. We'll start with some bicep curls. So we're just going to stand. You can stand 1 foot, both feet, whatever works for you. And just like you would a regular free weight, just a full range of motion all the way down, all the way up.
All right, this is pretty simple. Is there any way that we can make it a little bit harder if it is a little bit too easy for us?
We could just tighten up. We could add a little tension on, so choke up on the band. That'll make it a little harder. Or again, change the band. The color of the band means the different resistance levels.
Now, when people are starting to work out with these resistance bands, is there anything that they need to know, need to keep in mind?
Form, just like they would if they were using free weights. They still want to be, mindful of their joints, a range of motion that feels good, make sure everything stays in neutral position.
And even though I feel like I'm not lifting as much as I would lift, I still, after a while, start to get that burn that I would.
Exactly. There's still tension on the muscle. It's not weight, but there's still tension and resistance. It's a little different way to work out.
All right, well, we have about 2 minutes left, so why don't we move on to the next exercise?
Okay, so let's do some shoulders with this. So with shoulders, probably something lighter, so we'll keep the green tube because it's a little less resistance than the red. For this one, we're going to just use 1 foot. We're going to do a rep just to find the range of motion, so we want to bring that right up to shoulder height. You should feel total tension there. And then release down. So again, when we release with this, you get a lot of slack, so you want to make sure you're controlling, not letting the tube pull you.
So we want to fight against that sort of feeling that we're going to just let it go right down.
Exactly. So you get the resistance up and down just like you would if you were using a free weight.
And then when we're doing this, how long should we hold it at the top of the exercise?
A count or 2. And that's another way to challenge yourself. You could bring it up at the end of your set and hold for an 8 count or 10 count, something like that, and then still release slowly.
And then you just switch sides to make sure that you're doing the other side of the body.
Exactly. Switch sides. We could do a front raise the same way. We can also do an overhead press with this for the shoulder. So we'll take a little bit more tension off. So stand a little closer to the other handle and then just take this straight up.
All right, so we have about 45 or 54 seconds. What should we do next?
Okay, let's do a buddy exercise. For this one, we'll take I'm going to grab my red one and we'll use a little more tension. So I'm going to have you hold this, I'll hold the other end.
All right.
We're going to pull back, just maybe twist up just so there's a little more resistance on there. And we're just going to row. So palm faces in, pull your elbow back.
Okay.
And then extend out.
So this is a great way to get maybe a friend involved in the exercise to make it seem like it's a little bit more fun, a little bit more engaging.
Exactly. It's always fun to work out with a friend. And again, you can change your range of motion, put your palm down, just hit your back a little differently.
Now, I could imagine that these are so sort of compactable that a lot of people might have them in their desk drawer at work or maybe in their suitcase, take them on vacation with them.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of people will buy these if they do a lot of travel. They could do a quick workout in their hotel room.
All right, we have about 2 seconds left, so thank you so much, as always, Jill, for coming in and giving us a reason to try something new, a little bit different, a little bit easier. Are there classes that utilize the resistance bands at the BAC for Women?
There are. Our Body Sculpt classes usually pull these out once in a while.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thanks,
but
Matt.
right now, we are going to head back and send it back to you.